Hi guys, it's Mangaminx here. Hope you're doing really well today. This is my second take doing this, so hopefully it'll go a bit better than my first. Anyway, first of all, thank you so much for 20,000 subscribers, guys. It's amazing, and this is the main reason this video is to thank you all and answer a few key questions from fans, and address a few issues. So, here we go. First of all, the game in the background is One Night. It's an awesome RPG Maker horror game I'm doing at the moment. You should definitely check it out. If you haven't, there's a link to the playlist on the screen somewhere. And, yeah. Anyway, we are now going to move on. First of all, 20,000 subs. It is absolutely amazing. It's like, wow. I can't believe I beat my old channel. It's a really good feeling, and I really appreciate everyone that's subscribed, everyone that's helped the channel grow, everyone who comments and likes, and everyone that just watches silently, the vast majority of you. I really appreciate all your hard work all your hard work. I mean, all the time you put in to watching the videos is what I mean. Anyway, let's move on to some questions. I asked people on Tumblr and Twitter to ask me some questions, although I'm going to answer some from YouTube as well. And the first one is very poignant because I was talking to Chrism about this earlier today. Cathead Studios on Tumblr asked me, I'm in a spooky mood, so do you believe in ghosts? Ever wanted to go do some light amateur ghost hunting? Perhaps use a device like a spirit box? Ever seen any ghosts? If so, could you tell us? I really hope these questions reach you in a positive note. Wow, Cathead Studios, I have a ghost story for you, a real life ghost story. I'm not sure I believe in ghosts, and I'm not sure what I saw in the story I'm about to tell, but it was certainly an interesting experience, and yeah, in terms of like my religious beliefs, I'm very much a staunch atheist at the moment, but I certainly saw something interesting when I saw this incident, as it were, so I'll tell you. So I was a kid. I used to take a shortcut home, like over some abandoned railway lines. It was a steam railway line, and I used to walk from school along the line. And that was normally okay, but as I started doing like more after school activities, it would often be dark when I finished in the winter. And I remember walking home one winter's evening, and I had a torch with me, a flashlight, so I could see. And I walked along the track, and I heard like a bell. That was my chair creaking. I definitely didn't fart. And I heard a bell, and I was quite. It was a bit weird because you can't normally hear the road from where the tracks were, and I thought it was strange I heard it, but I heard it again, and I realised it was like a bike bell, you know, like a get out of the way bike bell. So I moved to the side, and sure enough, a bike came around the corner with someone on it, and they were cycling. It was quite an old looking bike, and I remember like just not thinking much of it, just keep walking on, and I sort of looked sideways at the cyclist with my torch as he came past, and it appeared that he had no facial features, like not like Slenderman. He had like hollows where the eyes and mouth were, but with no like teeth or actual eyes and stuff. Now, it was late. It was using a flashlight. Could have been a trick of the light easily, but at the time I was shitting myself, and I ran rapidly in the other direction, and was terrified out of my mind. I certainly felt a real sense of dread at the time, but that could have easily just been me being a kid and being scared. I think if ghosts did exist, I wouldn't want to like fuck with them. I wouldn't want to go ghost hunting or use Ouija boards or spirit boxes. I feel that if there are such things as ghosts, and I was a ghost, I wouldn't want people like fucking with my shit, yo. I don't really feel it would be appropriate if it were real. But yeah. So there you go, there's a ghost story. Hope you enjoyed. Anyway, question I'm asked a lot that I will address once again to clarify. What are your genuine phobias? Everyone seems to think that wheelchairs are my phobia. I couldn't give a fuck about wheelchairs. It's a joke. Mirrors, on the other hand, and reflections really bother me. I can't be in the same room as a mirror. I hate to see my own reflection. I hate to see other people's reflections as well, if I can see them too. I have a genuine fear of that kind of thing. It really bothers me. I fucking hate department stores, like clothes shops and stuff as well. Can't go clothes shopping because there's always fucking mirrors everywhere. And I just fucking spend hours trying to dodge them as I walk around the store. So yeah, I fucking hate mirrors. It really is a proper phobia. I genuinely am terrified of them. More questions. Now, a common question I'm asked a lot is to do with audio and video recording. A lot of you ask me all the time, and a lot of you ask me, like, how do you edit stuff together and stuff? This is all very basic stuff that can be found on the internet. I often get a lot of PMs about this, and you can find how to use Fraps, how to use DxStory, how to use Bandicam is another good one, very easily online, and that's pretty much all you need if you have a microphone as well. You need editing software. You can use Windows Live Movie Maker if you want to, or I use Sony Vegas nowadays. But yeah, they both do the job. If you're doing some simple Let's Playing, a Windows Movie Maker is ideal. And then you can simply upload it to YouTube, and all is well. So there you go. What else? A lot of you ask me about commentary as well, and I always say you need to keep talking all the time. You need to be fluent in your communication of how you feel and what you want to talk about. And yeah, that's how you do good commentary. Confidence and endless talking about shit, basically, is a good way of doing good commentary. A lot of you have asked me where you can download the music at the end of my videos. Def has uploaded quite a few to his channel because he does a lot of it. Sinister Minister, I don't know if he has uploaded it to YouTube. I'll have to check with him. But yeah, check out Def's channel if you want to see some of the end themes in their entirety. Yeah, you go. One thing I also wanted to say is thank you so much to everyone who sent me the support messages regarding school, and I'm going back into education, if you didn't know soon, guys, and hopefully going to find a little job as well. And it's kind of scary because I've been out of the loop for a while. I never finished high school, so it's nice to know that you guys are supporting me, and those messages really help me feel better, and I want to thank you for those because I really appreciate it. Motivational messages are good for me. I'm a very chronically depressed person a lot of the time, and I suffer from paranoia and just general issues to do with my mental health that I'm not going to go into in full depth, but I really appreciate messages like that. They really pick me up, and if it weren't for you guys, I don't know what I'd do sometimes. So it's really awesome to have you guys as a fan base backing me up, and you're just awesome. What is the most irritating YouTube comment you get? YouTube comments by their very nature are fucking irritating and really fucking retarded. I'd say a good 50% across the board are rubbish. Now, this isn't necessarily something that bothers me because I'm prepared for stupid comments and on other people's videos as well. But the most irritating comment I get are ones that ask me the same question. It's not necessarily the person's fault because I didn't know I'd been asked a question, but when I get asked the same question again and again and again, common ones are, why don't you play this when you clearly haven't used the fucking search function at the top of the channel, which can easily resolve the issue of whether or not I played it or not. So easily. So fucking easily. Playlists, they're just there to be found, and you can even search the fucking playlist for the game you want. God, it just blows my mind. And being asked if I'm going to do Amnesia Machine for Pigs, I was talking about this with Cinnamon Toast Ken and Cry on Cry's stream a few weeks ago. We get asked it all the time. Every fucking horror Let's Player will get asked if they're doing fucking Machine for Pigs a million times. Of course most of us are going to do it. Amnesia was amazing. It's been a bit of a long time coming, the second one, but yeah, I'll be doing it. You can stop asking. Please. Please stop asking if I'm going to do Amnesia Machine for Pigs! Anyway, those are the kind of comments that irritate me. I like hate comments I don't care about. Just think douchebag, move on. But yeah. Anyway, we have other questions that are needing to be catered for, and this one was a very interesting one. I was asked if I think it's harder for a woman to do well on YouTube than a guy. I think to a certain degree, yes. YouTube in general, regardless of the type of content you watch, is massively dominated by guys. And I don't think this is some sort of massive sexist conspiracy, because it isn't. It's just the fact that more guys make content, and more guys tend to get popular for whatever reasons. Whether that's because I've noticed that in my stats, at least, a lot more girls seem to use YouTube than guys. And I don't know, like, girls want to listen to a guy they maybe find hot or want to relate to and that kind of thing. Perhaps that could be a reason that male audiences do better than female audiences, perhaps. But that said, my statistics could be different compared to the whole of YouTube, so I'm not really sure. There certainly seems to be not a huge number of female gaming channels. Obviously, there are some very successful ones like iJustine and stuff like that, and there are successful channels run by women to do with video games for sure. But there seems to be certainly a smaller number of them, a massively smaller number of them when you compare them to guys. And it's kind of interesting, really. I don't know whether or not it's harder to get subs as a girl, but I certainly think YouTube is dominated by guys. And I wish there were more female gaming related content makers that had their chance to get their channels at least slightly well known as mine would be good for them. But yeah, anyway, one more thing. I wanted to say that I've changed my mind on a few things to do with games I'm going to do. What I'm planning on doing from now on is every day part of a series and also a one-shot video. So I'm going to try and mix it up. A lot of you prefer the one-shots, and they're easier for me to do as well. So hopefully I'll try and do a better degree of editing with them. And so one-shot and a main series once a day is the plan. Obviously, when school kicks in, I might be a bit busier, but we'll see how it goes. And yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave things for now. I hope you enjoyed. I'm a bit out of it because I've been at a LAN all week. Everything you saw this week was pre-made. But tomorrow I'll get back to making some new content for you guys. So for now, I am tired. I'm going to lay down. And I'll see you later, Minxlings. Thanks once again for the 20,000. I really appreciated it. Bye for fucking now.